Hello, darling hearts. It's your GAPS coach, Emma here. Just woke up and slept from 9:30 last night until about 9 o'clock this morning. I tell you, I feel great. Sleeping is healing, man. And I don't look too bad for a 55-year-old what just woke up. And I was minded as I was lying in bed of a time when I spent a lot of time in Greece. I did a kind of Shirley Valentine, and I went on holiday, missed my flight back, and ended up hanging out with what my father referred to as my ancient Greek, Sotiris Pavlopoulos. Yaha. I hope you're feeling better, because he's got pins in his leg at the moment. This was like 30 years ago, but he was 42 when I was 24, and we went off on a really massive, amazing adventure, sailing around the Greek islands on a wooden sloop. What a joy. But I was 24, yeah, and I would not tan easily. I would burn in the sun. And what I've realised is it was the vegetable oils I was imbibing, because now I don't eat vegetable oils anymore, and I tan beautifully. All my youth, I thought, oh, I'm fair-skinned, I can't tan in the sun, I've got to be careful of the sun, because also it used to exhaust me. I'd be absolutely shattered after spending a day in the sun. And we often used to like have a siesta and sleep in the afternoon. We'd have like a boozy lunch with beers and, you know, agnos to forno and, you know, all the lovely Greek food, the fresh fish and just divine. And then we'd go and have a kip. And I had my feet up, and Sotiri said to me, Vre, yacha, your legs is like sausages. And I went, what do you mean? What do you mean my legs are like sausages? You know, taking offence. But what he meant, I see it now, was that my legs were swollen from the ankle through the knee to the thigh, and they kind of were in a straight line because they were swollen, because I had metabolic disease, because I wasn't well. So actually he was trying to tell me something nice. He was trying to be, you know, we had a lot of those language little misinterpretations. At one time we were having a heated debate. Let's have a heated debate, like Mrs. Merton, you know, used to when she interviewed Paul Daniels. Did you ever see that? She interviewed Paul Daniels and she went, so... Oh, no, she didn't. She interviewed Debbie, Paul's wife, you know, the magic assistant, and said to her, so, Debbie, what first attracted you to millionaire Paul Daniels? It was a genuine question. Anyway, I was having a heated debate with Sotiris Pavlopoulos, and I was saying, yeah, but anyway, that's what I think, and that's my opinion. And he went, I am angry with you. And I went, well, there's no point in being angry with me, for crying out loud. That's my opinion. It's just what I think. It's just, you know, I'm allowed my opinion. You let me have my opinion. I am angry with you, he said. I was like, well, don't be angry with me, for crying out loud. He went, I am angry with you. And he was like trying to say, I agree with you. Those were the days. Anyway, those were the days I had metabolic disease and my legs were like sausages. And what I want to say is, it's never too late to teach an old dog new tricks, as it were. Because I feel better now in my 50s than I did all through my 20s, all through my 30s and all through my 40s. Because I've got my electrolyte balance right. And I'm well nourished with really good foods. And I've stopped putting the poison in as far as is possible, because we're all poisoned these days. You just got to breathe these days and you're getting poisoned, right? But it is possible to find your balance again. What else did I want to talk to you about? What was I saying? Metabolic disease, tanning in the sun. Oh yeah, I tan really beautifully now. I tan really easily. I don't burn really anymore, and I think that's because I've just excluded all vegetable oils from my diet. So, forgive me, my kitchen's in a complete mess. I'm in a complete mess. I need to go and get together. This isn't coffee. Can you tell what it is? Do you know what it is? Can you tell what it is yet? It's not coffee, but it's something else equally as delicious, but which doesn't give me a caffeine shake. You know, I probably could drink coffee these days, but I just don't need it. I'm too sensitive. I can't even eat chocolate. I mean, I do eat it occasionally, but just keep me up all night. And last night, as I say, I slept nearly 12 hours and I feel great. So it's because I'm away from lots of Wi-Fi's here in the countryside, hardly any Wi-Fi. I'm getting grounded. Oh, I wanted to tell you about the Wi-Fi. Yeah, no Wi-Fi really. I get grounded every day, put my feet on the grass. Uninterrupted, dark room, a really dark room with no light coming into it. Wow, you just sleep like a log. I wanted to say about the alert thing that went off the other day on St. George's Day. St. George being the patron saint of England, right? Paul Knight from What the Flock TV has done a really interesting breakdown of the flag, of the Red Cross on the white background, which is St. George's flag, right? Did you know St. George is an anagram of segregation? That was interesting. Paul Knight does some really interesting breakdowns. He's got his brain works in a very interesting way. Anyway, lots of love to you all, and have a beautiful day. See me at timelesscookery.com if you've got any aches and pains or niggly little, don't let those messages from your body actually get to something where you're hobbling around or not feeling right, or, get your balance now while you can, so that you can go into old age gracefully, disgracefully, possibly even, and have a laugh and enjoy yourself. Be able to still do a handstand, still sit cross-legged on the floor when you're 90. Those things should be totally possible. 90, 100 even. Why shouldn't we even be living to 120? Why not? But you've got to put the work in. Put the work in now while you're not in pain, right? Or if you are in pain, get on it. Get on it now before it just starts escalating. You know what I'm saying? See me at timelesscookery.com, and I'm just doing boot camp videos here. My kitchen's such a tip. If you could see what a mess is in the kitchen here. Anyway, I'm filming meal prep and freezer batch cooking videos for the Gaps app, so that everyone can learn how to properly feed themselves on next to nothing. You'd be amazed how little actually you need to eat when you've got those nutrient-dense foods down you. Last night I had 2 pork chops with some apple sauce and some butter. That was it. Didn't even bother with any vegetables. Anyway, that's not for everyone, but I enjoy it. Anyway, lots of love, darling hearts, and see you soon. And let people know if they're in trouble that they can come and hang out with me with my tatty head and my messy kitchen to actually find out about the food as a medicine, which is so simple and it works really beautifully. And I hope I'm an example of that, because I just woke up and I got no makeup on, I haven't brushed my hair, and I'm feeling great. So lots of love and see you soon. Goodbye.